Welcome to ACTV Newsmakers. We are on location once again here at Indian Trail Junior High School for the annual Battle of the Books competition. And we are going to speak with one of the coordinators and organizers of the event, Megan McGuire, who's a fifth grade teacher at Lincoln School. So Megan, this is an annual event. Do the kids look forward to this? They've been working on this now?
They really do. Right after Christmas break, we introduce all 12 books, and they get to start exploring and read as many as they can up until this date, and they've been preparing. They've been just trying to dive into as many books as they can to learn as much, and then they're going to be asked questions about them.
Give us an idea of the format. Students are assembling by school, all fifth grade, is that right?
Yep, so every team has 5 students that they can bring from their school. These are the students that did the best at their school. So we had some school battles first, and now they're going to be at the district battle. And so we're going to be asking them questions. There's going to be 12 rounds, and then we're going to see how many they get right in those 12 rounds, and the winner of that gets to take the trophy home.
So they had to read a certain number of books. Every school did the same set of books, obviously.
Yep, so the same set of books, and it was really up to the team that they could composed of how they wanted to disperse. So some of them may have read all 12, or some of them may have read only 4 or 5.
So what does this do then for your levels of curriculum? Obviously introducing reading, but it really brings it up a few notches, and they also have to work as a team.
Absolutely. So, we tie it to our curriculum and make sure that a lot of the reading strategies that we're teaching, they're using it in the books, but just developing their love for reading and wanting to pick up the book and just get to know it a little bit more.
When they do the kind of competition in the school, then are teachers working with them to prepare them for this night when it comes to the district level? A lot of pressure going into the event then?
They're a little nervous, so we do some mock battles with them and try to just kind of go over what the format will be like, what the questions will sound like, and then really it's up to them to also be practicing the names of the books, the authors, and just some details about it so they remember everything.
So this isn't, we're not writing book reports here like the old school, like I remember, old school, right? It's getting them engaged. Yeah. It's a fun event, some competition, take home that traveling trophy. I understand Fullerton's had that last time?
Fullerton has had it for a couple years. Lincoln did have it about 5 years ago, and so we're looking to get it back this year.
Who are some of the people who you have working? Are there teachers from every school here tonight?
There should be representatives from every school. I'm working with my 2 teammates, Anna Garcia and Lauren Gragnani, and they're going to be taking the questions and answering them, but then we've got a scorekeeper, and we've got just help from every building.
Yeah. Now, so your team is asking questions, and what do they have to do? Raise their hand or buzz in, or how does
So every team will go to each school, and they will get a question that is devoted to that team. And so they'll have 30 seconds to answer it. If they get it correct, they're going to get a set amount of points. If they have the title and the author, if they don't get it right, it's like I try to steal the question. So one of the other teams will have a chance to steal it, and then they get some points for it.
Is there a lightning round or anything like that?
Only if we have to go into sudden death. Okay. Like if it's the same tie, which we've had before, then it's, sudden death.
So you're asking about book titles, author. Are you asking about themes, the general idea within the book, the characters and so on?
So a lot of details about it, and every question starts with the same 3 words, in which book? So we're asking in which book, and then it's something about the book, and they have to name the title of it and the author of it. Yeah.
Okay, right. I see parents gathering too. The cell phones are out. The pictures are being taken. Does this get to be I won't say rivalry. The kids are all here because they're having fun. Yeah. But do we detect a little rivalry?
It's maybe a little bit. I think that they know which team has had it for the last couple of years, and so they're looking to get that back and try their best. Yeah.
What does this do then going forward? These are fifth graders. They're going to be entering here in the fall as incoming at the junior high school, rather. What does this do? How does this help the sixth grade teachers then going forward, bringing them in? What are some of the things they can rely on because of the level of reading, comprehension, the love of reading?
Yeah, so we hope that they will then want to do the club in 6th grade. So they do have a Battle of the Books here at Indian Trail for 6th grade. And so we hope that, hey, they loved it in 5th grade, maybe it'll carry over to 6th grade, but just continuing to we just want them to love reading.
Yeah. Now, is reading picking up a book and sitting there and opening it up, with a light on and all that?
It's much more now. It is much more, really, but, we try to give them all the tools that they need and then to be successful and to really understand what they're reading.
Is that challenging for teachers then because of newer forms of technology? technology, does that interfere with the basics, the foundation of reading?
It might a little bit, but I do. I mean, even as I love to pick up a book, and I try to just model that in the classroom, and so then they see that, and then they get excited about it as well.
Yeah, there's something about actually holding it in your hand versus having a screen.
For sure. Yep, absolutely.
Okay. What is the takeaway that you hope that the students and their parents have from this event tonight? Someone's going to come out victorious in the end. We don't know who. It's up to 7 different schools, I guess. So what do you hope is the takeaway from this?
We just want them to have a great time. They've been working so hard for many months, and we just want them to come together as a team, be proud of what they've worked on, and just have fun at the event. Yeah.
Well, they're ready to go. Megan, thank you very much. Good luck with the event. We are happy to have come over to show our community and our viewers the Battle of the Books here at Indian Trail Junior High, and we hope that you've enjoyed learning a little bit more about that. From Indian Trail Junior High School, I'm Don Weiss. Thank you for joining us on ACTV Newsmakers.
All right, it's 6 o'clock. Who's ready for Battle of the Books? Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for coming. My name is Dr. Katie Hurst, and I am in charge of the Teaching and Learning Department here in District 4. I am very proud to have this 5th grade event continue on. We took a little vacation last year, but we're back at it. I want to recognize before we start all of our 5th grade teachers who are here in front of us and in the audience. So if you would, teachers, stand up. I know where you are. Ms. Safakis, Ardmore, Stone, Lake Park. Thank you so much for coming and for teaching our children. I also want to acknowledge Ms. Kathy Ailes. She's one of the assistant principals here at IT. And she told me out in the hallway that our Battle of the Books co-sponsor for IT will be stopping by later with flyers. And I said, this is a perfect group to give the flyers to because they are very invested in reading. Okay, so before we begin, I'm going to pass it to the host of the evening, Mrs. Megan McGuire, and she's going to go through the rules. Good luck. Do a great job. Don't be shy and have fun. Right?
All right, welcome everybody. On behalf of our entire school community here in Addison, I'd like to extend a warm and heartfelt welcome to all the parents, families, and guests joining us here today for this exciting event, Battle of the Books. We are so thrilled to have you here as we celebrate our students' love of reading, teamwork, and spirited competition. Today isn't just about winning, it's about recognizing the hard work, dedication, and imagination that our young readers have poured into every page they've turned. From mysteries to adventures to historical fiction and magical worlds, these students have journeyed through so many stories, and now they're ready to show what they've learned. So here's how the battle works. Teams will be asked questions based on the books they've read. To score points, they'll need to name the title of the book for 5 points and the author's first and last name for 2 points. That means they can earn up to 7 points for each question if they get both right. The team will have 30 seconds to answer the question. If the team answers the question incorrectly, another school will randomly be pulled to try and steal the question. If that team answers it correctly, they will earn 2 points for the title and 1 point for the author. That means they can earn up to 3 points for stealing the question. We will ask each school a question for each round, and after 12 rounds, we will see who has the most points, and they will be the winner of Battle of the Books. We are so proud of our 5th graders for their dedication, teamwork, and most of all, their love of reading. This event is all about celebrating these efforts and having fun along the way. So sit back, cheer loud, and get ready for a fun-filled event of energy, knowledge, and of course, books. Let the battle begin.
For the first 6 rounds, we will ask the questions in the following order. First, Stone. 2nd, Wesley. 3rd, Ardmore. 4th, Army Trail. 5th, Fullerton. 6th, Lake Park. And 7th, Lincoln. After the first 6 rounds, the order will reverse. So this question is for Stone. In which book was there a fake town called Serenity?
Masterminds by Gordon Corman.
Alrighty, Wesley, are we ready? Alrighty, in which book did a character named Mrs. Borgowski die?
Number the Stars by Lois Lowry.
Incorrect. Nice try. So we're going to pull a school name that will steal the question. We will reread the question for this team. Ardmore.
Okie dokie, here we go. In which book did a character named Mrs. Borgowski die?
Not Becoming Naomi Leon. Tom Leo's Ryan.
That's incorrect. So that question will be gone.
The answer was Rainy Nightingale.
Nice try.
This question is for Ardmore. In which book did the main character end up in the principal's office?
Clementine by Sarah Pennypacker.
Alrighty, Army Trial, here we go. In which book is a window broken by a baseball?
Nights at the Kitchen Table by John Sheesman.
This question is for Fullerton. In which book did the mom forget conferences at school?
Becoming Naomi Leon by Pam Munoz Ryan.
Alrighty, Lake Park, here we go. In which book do the parents call warm water with spices coffee?
Number of the Stars by Louis Lowry.
So we are very picky with the title. The title has to be exactly correct, and the title is Number the Stars, not instead of Number of the Stars, by Lois Lowry. Okay, this next question is for Lincoln. In which book does the main character have a twin sister named Tag? The steal is for Lake Park, and I will repeat the question. In which book does the main character have a twin sister named Tag?
The One and Only Ivan by Catherine Applegate.